Liverpool's pursuit of Alexander Isak has escalated into one of the most compelling transfer sagas of the summer window, capturing the attention of fans, analysts, and the broader football world. Recent reports from Sky Sports indicate that developments at Newcastle United have strengthened Liverpool's position in negotiations, setting the stage for a potential record-breaking transfer before the window closes. The situation is multi-layered, involving player ambitions, club strategies, financial considerations, and tactical needs, all of which combine to make this one of the defining stories of the summer. Isak's standoff with Newcastle intensifies the tension at St. James Park has reached a new level. Since returning from an unauthorized absence during Newcastle United's pre-season tour of Asia, Alexander Isak has been training separately from the first team. He was absent from the Sela Cup, a pre-season tournament in which Newcastle sought to fine-tune their squad ahead of the Premier League season. Manager Eddie Howe has confirmed that the Swedish forward is currently unable to participate in first-team activities, underscoring that this is not a standard squad rotation or fitness issue. This is a deliberate stance from a player who has made it clear that he does not intend to feature for Newcastle again. Isak's absence is more than symbolic. It represents a fracture in trust between player and club. A star player refusing to participate in preseason and competitive matches is a rare and serious situation, particularly for a team aiming to maintain consistency in the Premier League. For Newcastle, the immediate challenge is both practical and financial. They must decide whether to hold firm, risking continued disruption, or negotiate a sale for maximum value while planning how to replace a crucial attacking presence. Renewed ambition for Liverpool. This development provides a strategic opportunity. The Reds have already made their interest clear, having seen one bid rejected. Reports suggest that Liverpool are prepared to submit an improved offer in the region of £150 million, which would surpass their own record signing of Florian Wirtz earlier this summer. The fee underscores both Liverpool's ambition and their desire to add a striker capable of elevating their forward line. Alexander Isak is a player whose skill set fits seamlessly into Arne Slot's tactical approach. He combines technical ability with pace and physicality, allowing him to operate as both a central striker and in wider, more fluid roles. His movement off the ball creates space for teammates, while his composure in finishing ensures he can capitalize on limited opportunities. For a Liverpool squad that has been evolving since the passing of Diogo Jota, a forward like Isak represents both a replacement and an upgrade, someone who can contribute goals, link play, and stretch opposition defenses in ways that few others can. The domino effect of transfers. Newcastle's willingness to allow Isak to leave is closely linked to their ability to secure a replacement. Sky Sports has reported that Yoane Wissa is their primary target, but his transfer hinges on Brentford completing the signing of Dango Ouattara. The situation is complex. Ouattara is seen by Brentford primarily as a replacement for Brian Boom, meaning his arrival does not automatically trigger Wissa's departure until a club-to-club agreement is finalized and personal terms are sorted. The chain reaction necessary for Isak's exit remains incomplete. From a club management perspective, this domino effect is crucial. Newcastle cannot risk weakening their squad in the Premier League without first ensuring an incoming player can adequately fill the gap. At the same time, the longer the saga continues, the more leverage Liverpool gains. Knowing that Newcastle may eventually prefer a massive financial payout rather than retain a player who has made his intentions clear, Eddie Howe's delicate position. Despite the growing momentum behind Isak's move, Eddie Howe has maintained that there remains a possibility the striker could stay. Speaking ahead of Newcastle's Premier League opener against Aston Villa, Howe stated, "At the moment, I would say yes, but I've had no change of feeling throughout the summer. He's contracted to us, but it's out of my hands." This careful phrasing reflects the delicate balance Howe must maintain, managing squad morale, satisfying ownership expectations, and handling media scrutiny, all while preparing for competitive matches. Reports also suggest Newcastle may fine Isak if he refuses to feature in competitive fixtures, which could mark a turning point. Such fines are common in situations where players deliberately avoid participation, serving both as a deterrent and a formal mechanism to assert club authority. For Isak, however, the financial penalty may be secondary to his personal ambition to secure a move to Liverpool and compete at the highest level. Tactical fit at Liverpool. From a tactical standpoint, Alexander Isak would be a perfect fit for Liverpool's evolving forward line. Under Arne Slot, Liverpool have emphasized fluidity in attack, positional interchange, and high pressing. Current options in the front line include Darwin Núñez, Mohamed Salah, Cody Gakpo, and Diogo Jota, among others. While these players bring a combination of pace, technical skill, and finishing, Isak adds a new dimension. His ability to hold up the ball allows midfield runners to join the attack, while his intelligent off-the-ball movement stretches opposing defenses and creates opportunities for his teammates. Imagine scenarios where Salah makes trademark runs behind the defense while Isak pulls defenders out of position, or instances where Núñez and Isak alternate between central and wide positions to confuse marking systems. Such tactical flexibility is invaluable, particularly in high-stakes Premier League and Champions League matches. Liverpool's recruitment team likely views Isak not only as a scorer, but also as a player who enhances the team's overall attacking cohesion. Financial implications. The proposed £150 million fee is a substantial investment, even for a club of Liverpool's stature. However, in the current market, top-tier forwards capable of making an immediate and transformative impact command premium prices. Isak is exactly that type of player, a striker with proven technical ability, physical presence, and a knack for scoring in multiple ways. From a long-term perspective, the investment could pay off both on the pitch and financially, as his market value is likely to rise further if he succeeds at Anfield. For Newcastle, the financial windfall from selling Isak could be reinvested to strengthen multiple areas of the squad. Potential targets include forwards such as Victor Osimhen or Ivan Toney, while additional midfield and defensive reinforcements could also be pursued. The challenge will be completing these transactions swiftly, given the limited time remaining. In the transfer window, fan perspective and expectations for Liverpool fans, the prospect of Alexander Isak in a red shirt is exhilarating. He brings qualities that have been missing since Jota's passing, and complements the existing attacking core. His ability to stretch defenses, link play, and finish clinically would make him a game-changer in tight matches. Supporters will be eager to see how he integrates into the squad, adapts to the Premier League's pace, and forms partnerships with existing forwards. The narrative around this transfer also adds to the excitement. It's not just about talent. It's about a dramatic summer saga, a standoff between a player and his club, and the anticipation of a record-breaking deal. Every day that passes without resolution increases tension and intrigue, capturing the imagination of the fanbase. The broader context of Liverpool's summer window, this potential signing fits into a broader pattern of ambitious moves by Liverpool this summer. The club has already strengthened key positions and shown a willingness to invest heavily in elite talent. Acquiring Isak would signal a clear intent to challenge for both domestic and European honors, while also demonstrating that Liverpool are unafraid to pursue high-profile targets when the opportunity arises. The combination of strategic planning, tactical fit, and financial commitment highlights how the club balances short-term objectives with long-term growth. Isak's arrival could mark the start of a new era in Liverpool's attacking setup, one in which the team can maintain high-level competitiveness while continuing to evolve under Arne Slot. Conclusion and call to action. As the transfer window progresses, all eyes will remain on Alexander Isak and the developments at Newcastle United. The situation is complex, high-stakes, and potentially transformative for Liverpool. For fans of the Reds, this is a summer moment that could define the season and set the tone for the Arne Slot era. If you want to stay updated on every twist and turn in this saga and receive the latest Liverpool transfer news, analysis, and expert insights, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We'll be covering every update, from transfer negotiations to tactical breakdowns and fan reactions, so you don't miss a single moment of this high-profile story. #Alexander Isak #Liverpool FC #Newcastle United #LFC transfers #Premier League #Arne Slot #YNY